Hello, hello. This is Rich from Pitlanes.com, and I have just purchased GTR 2, Race 07, and GT Legends, all from SimBin on Steam sale, winter sale at the moment. GTR 2 and GT Legends were £2.25 each, and Race 07 was 74 pence. I mean, for 74 pence, well, just buy it. I hadn't even played it, but buy it, 74p. There's also a larger SimBin package for £15 or £14 something, not quite sure, but it's really cheap, and total there's like 11 games and expansions in there, so it's a complete bargain. They are a bit dated, the games, but for that money you can't go wrong, really. There's as far as I'm aware, there's a fairly large modding community for them, and things like that. I've not checked any out yet myself, but yeah. So this is GTR 2. I'm in a TVR driving around Brno. Just in my defence, this was my first race proper on the game. One of the first times I've ever driven around Brno. I have on other games. Actually, it was a two-wheel game. It was on MotoGP around Brno. It seems to be just a lap of chicanes, really, but quite enjoyable, really. Quite a lot of elevation changes. And this is some kind of multi-class event. I'm not really sure what cars are in it, but it is the Midfield Rookie Challenge, I think it's called. Yeah, and with the game, I believe the full 2003-2004 GT Championships are unlocked by default, but for championships like these, you actually have to do sort of Gran Turismo style lessons, not for licenses, but you do it for these gears, golden gear things, and that unlocks other championships. Before this one, I unlocked a Dodge Viper series that I didn't take part in. I drove around Spa once just to see what it was like, and then carried on because I fancied driving a TVR. Things to point out, it doesn't look amazing, but I think now, seeing as it's New Year's Eve 2012, it's coming up on 7 years old, so for a 7-year-old game it really isn't bad, in my opinion. The cars look adequate to me, as does the track and its surface. The car interiors look nice. It's when you start going further afield, like the trees and such, it starts to look less impressive, but nevertheless it looks alright. In this race, in case you're wondering, I'm not sure if I've already said this, I'm running a G27 with manual clutch and H shifter. I do make quite a few mistakes by shifting down too many gears and oversteering, and at one point I do completely spin. That's just lack of experience with the game, really, not enough track time. But yeah, it feels good. The cars feel connected to the track. Physics feels good. The force feedback is good. It's quite heavy on the default G25 setting. I think I've got it on. I'm not sure, but I don't think the G27 was out the time that this game came out first time. As you can see, there's puffs of smoke and things from contact with cars ahead, which is quite nice. But yeah, overall, for £2.25, I think this is, so far it's shaping up to be a good game. It won't replace iRacing as my primary racing game, but it's enjoyable. The AI seems responsive. They do seem to attempt to defend, take different lines, things like that. Yeah, overall, I've enjoyed my first evening playing around with it. Yeah, So you've got until January 5th, 2013 to go buy it. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, if you would like to drop over to pitlanes.com, follow us on Twitter at Pitlanes, and also like us on Facebook, pitlanes.com or at pitlanes.com. Yeah, and join our community and our forums and such. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Let's go.